And thank you, Cameron. The 250 main is off, and here we go at Banquet Ballpark in Phoenix, Arizona, as we take a look who's going to pick up the SXGP.com hole shot. And Chad Reed.
It was close. Ezra was right there.
Look at this.
All the players are there. Lusk, Carmichael, Reed, Filament up there, Pastrana. Oh, Pastrana almost goes down.
Pastrana almost hooks up with Tim Ferry, but he avoids him. Chad Reed is your leader. Ezra Lusk right behind him. And in the third place position is Ricky Carmichael. Now remember, Ezra Lusk just pinned Chad Reed on the last turn to win that first heat. So that will be something we'll certainly keep our eyes on. Ricky Carmichael sitting in third, somewhere he does not like to be. Right behind him in fourth is Ernesto Fonseca.
Now Reed and Lusk, they've already gone through it. They're very familiar with each other and what's going on out there. If anything, Chad Reed's maybe feeling like he owes Ezra one, which in this case would mean just pull away. But if Ezra's able to get around, I don't think Reed's going to let him off the hook. He's going to come back in and make some contact. I would be surprised if he didn't. Ricky trying to hang with these guys. Fonseca at the tail end of that group, and they're pulling away just a little bit from Villeman and Ferry. Villeman just getting around Ferry, so now maybe he can get back up to that lead group.
This is the 250 main event. Your leader, Chad Reed. 20 riders, 20 laps, and it's for the title here at Banquet Ballpark in Phoenix, Arizona.
Unbelievable Reed. This was the race last year where he decided to lay out and get ready for the 125 East. He had ridden some 250 races just to get his feet wet in this class. Elected not to ride this one. This is his first visit racing in this stadium. In the lead and in control right now, just like Anaheim. The difference is Ezra, who was running around near last, Carmichael, who was in last, Villeman back there in fifth, he was also in last. Reed's got company this time. If he wins this one, well earned, and there'll be no question that he's the man to beat right now. It's unbelievable that this early in the season he's established himself as the man and not Ricky Carmichael.
Well, it's amazing. He even said so at the interview last week after the event. He said, you know what, let's win a race with Ricky staying upright, and he's gotten exactly what he wished for. Ezra Lusk, though, is doing a great job just hanging right to the back of Reed's tail. We saw this in Anaheim last week, and Reed was gone 3 laps into it.
Well, he's not gone now. Lusk and Ricky are not letting him go. Fonseca and Villeman starting to fall back. Actually, Villeman's not. He's closing the gap on Fonseca, who's losing touch with these guys.
And just to make mention, back in the field, Grant Langston has gone down 111 on the KTM. Looks like it's going to be all right. We'll catch up to that. But it is Chad Reed, Ezra Lusk, and Ricky Carmichael right now. Ricky having a few problems as he goes into that berm right there. Doesn't look like he's picked up the exact line he wants.
Well, he couldn't go wide because he's got Carmichael back there. So now he's got to consider what he does to... There's Langston. This is the corner where he went down. He just got going. That's what the flags were for. Reed looking just kind of a sneak peek under his elbow to see where are these guys. They got to run at me. Nope, they don't. So he could go wide and get a run at the whoops.
The only 3 guys logging sub-52 lap times, and Ricky Carmichael is getting all over the back of Ezra Lusk. Let's go down to Cameron Steele.
Well, guys, I'm down here with Randy Lawrence, Ezra Lusk mechanic. Randy, a new fire in Ezra. Where did this come from?
Well, actually, this is what we expected to see at Anaheim last week. He's been training really hard. He likes the bike a lot this year. And last week, we really don't know what happened. He just wasn't there. And we came here, fired up, made a couple small changes with the bike, and this is the Yogi that we've been looking for.
He's sandwiched between a couple guys that have been doing a lot of winning as of late. You think it can carry him to the front?
Yeah, well, he came out this week and started riding with those guys and put himself in the position where he should be.
Thanks, Randy.
Thank you.
And thank you, Cameron. And Ezra Lusk doing such a fantastic job. Young man out of Georgia, number 11 on the Kawasaki, just hanging right behind Reed. Ricky Carmichael has yet to find the winning line yet, but he is tenacious. You know he's going to stay right with it, but Ezra Lusk is doing a great job, just hanging so tough with Chad Reed.
This reminds me a little bit of what happened last year with Carmichael out in front, Pastrana in second, Villeman in third. They stayed in a group like this, not quite this close, but see Reed stealing the glance again, make sure he can go wide. Nobody could gain or lose anything. It just stayed like that the whole race. This is a lot closer. When they get the laps start wind down and people start making their moves, lap riders come into play, it's going to get good. And they've dropped fourth place, which is Fonseca. Very moved around, a mistake by Villeman, so Villeman dropping back a bit.
But your leader continues to be Chad Reeves. We drop back. There's Ernesto Fonseca, number 24, right behind him. That is Tim Ferry on the Team Yamaha ride. A little bit under the weather this week, battling a cold. Now he's battling Ernesto Fonseca, and right behind him is David Villeman.
Carmichael going down.
So Ricky Carmichael goes down. He will lose third and fourth. So he goes back all the way to sixth place. So Ernesto Fonseca now moves into third. Tim Ferry in fourth. David Villeman in fifth. And Ricky Carmichael drops back to sixth.
Carmichael just in the air going into the corner. Right behind Reed, you'll see Lusk. And then Carmichael washing out. Lost the front end again. This is the corner before he lost the front end in the heat race. So having a tough time getting that front end to stick tonight.
And we'll be back with more of the 250 main after this short break.